सो व्हाट्सअप गेमर्स, इट्स योर बॉय SID001। दोस्तों, इसी की तरह मैं असासिन्स क्रीड वालहल्ला का वॉक थ्रू #11 लेकर आ चुका हूँ। गाइज, अभी मैं कुछ मिशन कंप्लीट करने वाला हूँ जो कि स्टोरी मिशंस रहेंगे। उसके पहले एक छोटा सा काम करेंगे हम लोग। उसके पहले सबसे पहले हम काम करेंगे, हमारा जो भी अभी आउटफिट मैंने लिया है, ये हिडन वन के आउटफिट है। मेरे को सारी चीज़ें मिली है, लेकिन अब तक मेरे को इसके जूते नहीं मिले हिडन वंस के। सो इसी हम सोच रहे इसका कुछ कोबरा करें। ओके गाइस, तो हम यहाँ पर आ चुके हैं। ये मैंने मिले लिए जूते जरा मिसमैच हो रहे हैं, उसमें कुछ वाद नहीं है। एक्चुअली मैं इसके पास रहने चाहिए चीज़ें। नहीं तो एक काम कर दूंगा, वही पहले के कपड़े पहन लेता हूँ, सबसे बेस्ट। यार ये लोडिंग का बड़ा लोचा है यार, गेम का हर हर 5 मिनट में लोडिंग भरी हुई है। अबे यार हो ना। ओ गॉड, अभी ये सब मुझे बढ़ाने के लिए तो कोलंबियन करना पड़ेगा। एक काम करता हूँ, कुछ चीज़ें बढ़ा लेता हूँ, बाकी की चीज़ें वैसे की वैसी रहेगी तो भी कोई इशू नहीं है मुझे। हम यहाँ से शुरुआत करते हैं। एक एक मतलब 3 चीज़ें मैं ये कर सकता हूँ। हाँ ठीक है, ये कर देते हैं। ये अपग्रेड हो चुकी है, हिडन वन सेट। ठीक है, और दूसरा ये मास्क कर लेते हैं। क्या भैया चेंज हुआ इसमें? अरे दादा। ओके चलो, थोड़ा सा चेंज हुआ है, कोई नहीं। अभी तो मेरे पास एक भी नहीं है, गोल्ड भतेरे भरे हुए यार। ओके, नॉर्मलाइजर तो कुछ चीज़ें है ही नहीं मेरे पास। चल पका मत ज़्यादा। इसके पास और कुछ काम था? नहीं, इसके पास और कुछ काम नहीं था। अभी ये बंदे के पास देखते, इसके पास कुछ मिशंस वगैरह रहेंगे तो लेके रखते। ये डेली मिशंस है, बहुत काम की चीज़ है यार। इससे पैसे भी मिलते हैं, रैंक अप होता है अच्छा खासा, स्किल पॉइंट्स भी बढ़ते हैं, एक्सपी बहुत ज़बरदस्त मिलती है इस चीज़ में। ये चल ज़्यादा पका मत, सीधा सीधा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है। ओ 2 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है 7 घंटे। हाँ चल, इसके बाद शॉपिंग के लिए क्या है? धात कचरा है, सब नहीं चाहिए। अभी कुछ चीज़ें सेल करते हैं, सेल करना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है चीज़ें। अबे दादा, उनका वही बोला, गलत जगह आ गया। कुछ लगाया नहीं यहाँ पे, ये लगा देता हूँ। You are a good boy. You are a good boy। इसको देखते, इसको भी देना है कुछ ना कुछ सामान। Hello. I have something that... देखते इसको क्या देना है।
This will help us. I'd pay well for this. Good. This will help the settlement. We always have need for this. I knew I could count on you. Bringing me this would be helpful.
अरे रेवन के फेदर चाहिए। ये तो
This will be a great help.
चलो इसको
Hope
देने
to
का
see you
काम
again soon.
कंप्लीट। अभी बचा है सेल का सामान। पैसा तो ज़्यादा है नहीं मेरे पास गेम में।
Is that everything?
अरे यार क्या हो गया?
You know you have use for this.
ले लो।
Use it wisely.
साला बेचन में कुछ कचरा आइटम रहेगा तो बेच दूं। तो सब कचरा ही है ये। बुल सेड कुछ काम का नहीं है।
You know
Seriously?
you are my second best customer.
सैलमन से भी नफरत हो गई है, इतने आते रहते हैं। सेकंड बेस्ट कस्टमर तो पहला कौन है भाई? ये भी कुछ काम का नहीं है। ईल बिल का तो कुछ पता नहीं, रखे रहता हूँ फिलहाल के लिए।
Only a fool would pass this up.
टाइटेनियम बस हो गई शॉपिंग खत्म अपनी यहाँ की।
Don't be a stranger.
देखते 3 तो मिले, कुछ मॉडिफाई हो जाए तो अच्छा है। अरे टकलो चाचा फिर लोडिंग लेगा इसकी माँ का। एक इतने से क्लिक के लिए इतनी बड़ी लोडिंग डाल के रखी है यार, टू मच है एकदम।
What have you got for me?
You have a keen eye for quality. Ah, look at how powerful it is now.
खुया पावरफुल कुछ चेंज ही नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है। एक ही बचा है, कुछ भी मॉडिफाई नहीं होएगा। चलो कोई नहीं।
Done for now.
हाँ डन फॉर नाउ।
I must be on my way.
May this sing of your.
अभी उसके अंदर डालने हैं हमको रून्स। आँख तो गोनी भर भर के लगती रहती है मेरे को। यहाँ पर चेंज करता हूँ पहले, इसमें पॉइजन वाला डालना बेटर रहेगा। बिकॉज जिससे भी फाइट करता हूँ पॉइजन से बहुत हेल्थ कमज़ोर हो जाती है एक्चुअली में। यहाँ पे आर्मर डाल देता हूँ। एक नंबर। एंड तक नहीं करता, थोड़ा रखता हूँ। वैसे मेरे पास मिनरल्स मटेरियल्स बहुत सारे, तो कुछ इफेक्ट नहीं होगा। रेंज रेजिस्टेंस और एक दूसरा वाला भी रेंज रेजिस्टेंस ही डालता हूँ। भी देखा था यही कहीं। इसको नहीं करता हूँ मॉडिफाई फिलहाल के लिए। इसको थोड़ा सा इसमें डालते हैं डैमेज। क्रिटिकल डैमेज, इसमें भी क्रिटिकल डैमेज डालता हूँ। तो ये सारे लग गए। इसको बढ़ाओ, इसको भी थोड़ा बढ़ाओ। ओके, अभी चलते हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जो लिए, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कंप्लीट करते हैं सबसे पहली फुर्सत में। ये रहा हमारा पहला कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। थोड़ा सा लंबा है बट चिलोफाइड है। मोस्ट ऑफ चीज़ें बाकी है आके अपग्रेड करनी, वो सब एकदम फुर्सत से करूँगा। ले इन लोग को ही मारना है। अबे ये क्या हो गया? पावर यूज नहीं किया बंदा, सीरियसली। ओके, कंफर्म किल। तो चलो एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तो कंप्लीट हो गया कम से कम। लेट मी सी अपना दूसरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट इधर है। अच्छा माइला बता ही नहीं रहा, क्विस्ट में जाके लेना पड़ेगा। ये साइड पे डायरेक्ट फास्ट ट्रेवल मारते कप्पा कप पहुंच जाएंगे। Okay, so now we are here. Okay, अबे मेरे को लगा इसी कूदी मार लिया मैंने बिना देखे।
Have a look.
इतनी जगह है, यही लोग रहेंगे। हाँ यही है।
Mongrel!
चल अरे क्या फेंक है तुझे।
Your time in Midgard is over now.
एक नंबर। बहुत कम चीजें मिलती है। कोई नहीं, अभी चलते हैं मेन मिशन की तरफ। लेट्स मूव अगेन टू आवर होम। भाई मिशन बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है गेम में। अब तक मैंने ज़्यादा कंप्लीट भी नहीं किए रहेंगे मेरे ख्याल से, बहुत रेयर कंप्लीट हुआ है। ओके मुझे मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं पब्लिक के। Okie some boys are going to come to play PlayStation 3 over here, man. Okay. Let's go for the mission. Suggested power 120। अरे भैया है 100 270 के ऊपर हूँ मैं। तो इसी तरह से ये भी जाएगा जोन में और एकदम चक्कर के ऊपर। नींद लग गई बंदे को। चलो दोस्तों, इसे के साथ हम अब पहुंच चुके हैं यहाँ पर।
I have things to do yet before I can leave.
तो अभी देखते हैं यहाँ पर मुझे क्या करना है। ओके, यार ये तो पूरा एरिया मैंने कंप्लीट कर दिया है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम है नहीं। जबरदस्त नज़ारा है। ये लेजेंडरी एनिमल है, इसको मैं बाद में ही मारूंगा, बिकॉज इसको मारने के लिए मुझे रैंक बहुत ही ज़्यादा चाहिए। हालांकि मेरा रैंक इतना है नहीं, तो मुझे बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है उसको मारने में। मैंने 2 से 3 बार कोशिश भी की है, लेकिन मुझे बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही है। कोई तो झड़ी मार रहा है मुझे। ले, कोई देख ही लिया।
I
अबे यार,
sorely underestimated the heft of your balls, Oathbreaker. You dare show your face?
Oathbreaker, I did to you what you did to my son. This is only fair.
And Sutunga? What of him?
Don't blame me for your own lack of character. You stole the mead.
For the safety of my people, Loki. For Asir, for Vanir, for all of Asgard.
But not for Jotnar. Not for me.
You let the Jotnar into Asgard. So many dead, all so you could smuggle in your son.
He was not safe here. They knew what he was and knew what he would become. Just as you do.
I swore to you I would not harm him. That is the truth.
That is the truth now. But how it will gnaw at you, knowing that to kill my son will undo your doom. Release him, Harvey. Release Fenrir, or I swear I will kill you here and now.
You are out of favors, Trickster. And you are welcome to
अबे ये
try.
तो अलग ही ज्ञान पेल रहा था साला। इसको पेल के रख दूंगा तेरी माँ का।
You might be the strongest, but I was ever the quicker one.
हाँ, केले के छिलके।
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
अबे इसकी माँ।
No quarter this time, Loki. You have gone too far.
My son is loosed from his bondage. He will ravage all of Asgard.
अलग ही लेवल का ज्ञान पे ले जा रहा है।
You meant to have me killed. I will never forgive you.
ये तेरी
I will feed your corpse to Fenrir.
Curse you, Loki. We were like brothers once.
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
Let's see if you fight as well as you lie.
You might be the strongest, but I was never the quicker one.
Curse you, Loki! We were like brothers once!
अरे केले के छिलके कहाँ गया?
I will feed your corpse, Fenrir.
माफ कर, माफ कर, माफ कर.
You meant to have me killed! I will never forgive you!
Why wait till Ragnarok when you can die now?
चल, ये भाग जाएगा, भोड़ है.
Are you finished?
Curse you, Harvey.
Your own distrust has undone you. Now go, and do not show your face again.
I cannot be other than who I am. All this was fated. Will happen again.
But you will not be here to see it.
Do not be so sure of that. The game is not over. The game is never over.
The roots of the world tree Yggdrasil feed.
अलग केले का छिलका.
I am close, gone to who knows what mischief. But I will not see him again soon.
दगाबाज होता है लोकी बड़ा. वेल ऑफ मिमिर. मिमिर की वेल थोड़ी होती है यार. मिमिर का तो सर रहता है, वो कटा हुआ झाड़ पे टंगा हुआ. गॉड ऑफ वॉर में जैसा बताया वैसी है ये भी. ओके, इसमें थोड़ा सा ट्विस्टेड है. ठीक है, अच्छा है.
The probabilities lead us here. The calculations give us hope.
Speaking with someone?
Do you have the mead?
I do. Must I drink it now?
Not yet. For once you drink, your Hugur will take flight and be ever fixed. Drink only when the hour of your death approaches.
Then why are we here?
When Ragnarok has come and gone, this place will remain. Remain and remember.
Wise Mimir, keeper of the well, give me your counsel.
You who seek immortality may find it within these waters. But there is a price.
As always.
The mead is not magic alone. It requires the sacred waters of Mimir's well to ferment into its final state.
Before you take these waters, you must infuse them with the blood of the Asir. To remember you, it must know you. Surrender a part of yourself to the waters that nourish the world tree. Only then will you have that which you desire.
And if I make this sacrifice, what then?
While death and ruin rage all around, the world tree will keep you. Your body will die, but your Hugur will live on here. In time, you will be born anew, into a new world, birthed from the ashes of the old.
Do you vouch for this strangeness?
I must believe it, for there is one I love dearly who depends upon it.
And there is no other way.
None.
It seems I have no choice.
You never did.
How much would you sacrifice to be freed of fate's shackles? Would you give your tongue, your hand, your sight?
I would give all that and more.
done.
The sacrifice has been made. Whosoever drinks of the mead, the World Tree will remember them.
And you? What is your sacrifice?
My liberty. Sutungur and Gunlother will not forgive this trespass. They will hunt me now to the edges of the 9 worlds.
What are they to you?
We ruled together for a time, a noble triad, as father, mother, and the sacred voice. 6 times we tried to blunt the fangs of Ragnarok, and 6 times we failed. The mead was our 7th. But they feared how it might change the humans for the worse, so they locked it away and banished me from Utgardr. By your efforts, you have returned to me what is mine. The ashes of my husband. He made his own sacrifice for knowledge. With a few changes to this mead, I may undo old sorrows.
Do as you will. I've had my fill of this cursed realm.
Bright mind, heart's ease. Beloved, I will not fail you again.
My work here is done. Now to Asgard, to save my people.
हॅलो. हां हां बोला ना. हां माझं बोलणं झालंय ना. 2-3 दिवस पहिलाच बोलणं झालंय. 16 तारखेला पेमेंट होईल करून. Valhalla.
what you have seen?
Strange things, Valka. I'm learning much and seeing more than my mind can understand.
Go on.
In Jotunheim, I sought and found a mead of incredible power. It promised me a strange effect. To drink it would deliver me from death, shield me from the destruction of Ragnarok. By this mead, I hope to live beyond my own death, well into the future.
Fascinating. Was that your final vision?
They have not ended, not yet. Something compels me to return to Asgard.
The elixir is ready when you are.
The Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it. I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. But this is what I know best.
Blue
Tyr! Are you near?
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Regrettable, but necessary. I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
We are past the time for such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined. I fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever living.
Then we will offer him a different fate. This cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it. It will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate. Henry! A good word has come!
Leave me.
I wish you well, Great Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Go away now. And what do they have to be afraid of, old friend?
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon, that we may track from a distance to know where you roam.
Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard, without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki, have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue. Be swift, Harvey.
It burns.
Harvey?
Nice.
Unbind him! Harvey! Here you stay! Fen dweller!
Here you die. Deceiver.
Okay.
Brothers will fight one another, kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red. Red with gore.
Okay. अरे यार भेंचोद मगजमारी है।
words of prophecy.
Then comes the second phase. The army goes to fight the wolf.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself. Each night in the cold and dark. Before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remained unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki. But I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hand, Freya can help you. Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say, but to show a vision of the times to come. None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. to believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever. And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Esir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
क्राइम कर रहा है क्राइम कर रहा ये सगळं मला कुठे गेला काढून
have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
And what did you see?
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir. The coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash. A chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. And that was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the Great Wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
I understand. Or I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
Admitted, Alvis. I am the superior wordsmith.
Admit to a flash.
Hey, my boy.
Good day, Eivor.
I want to see the Alliance map. Hytham asked that I travel to London. What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order of the Ancients. He asked that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
I will.
Good. I await your return.
Okay.
Triple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
Easy now. Have patience, all.
What can I tempt you with? Leaving already?
Easy now. Have patience, all. I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
Here, love. Hey, bear our Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery.
Stow!
Avgus wants his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Is this kind of noise common to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull capstone.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your foe.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil.
You give some hard knocks yourself?
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go. What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like pep. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here? God, no. No, no, no!
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shit-hugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut-bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. On Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Besides, another plot to repaint the city.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels, while Eivor does all the work.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This killer was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple? Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
The gods have been murdered! To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
Should the Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word. Temple of Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
Fools! What's the well is Osterthas. Neles Tierra Hila Ma. Ich bin Duel. God em en Enya. Swella hijo el mal. Wed Monyawi Krian. Hey, fellas! Foola! Bolton, thank you! You brawl hot bear! No use running! Ah! No! Oh, shit! Martin, are you watching?
compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit. Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith. Need to get on the other side. Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls the strikes. I have got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least Sunan will feast.
Mean whip? I mean, shaman.
And wolves.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this. that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. So, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the keys. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.